Alright, welcome back to the Villain's Rest Adventure where Sid is playing Fallout New Vegas. And we shall be finishing it tonight, hopefully. And yeah, let's head over to Redeem, see what we can do. But for New Vegas sakes, after all, I am a humbled villain. I shall ensure the assassination of the President of the California Republic fails. So they don't hate us in the long run. Just because they lose. Whatever. Good day.
Or die. An asshole.
Bunch of ranges.
I've heard of you. I'm glad you're here to help us out. This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready?
I have some questions.
Ask your questions, but keep it short.
Can I use my weapons during the President's visit?
We trust you, so you're free to have your weapons. Just don't do anything too crazy, and we'll back you up.
Alright, what are your security arrangements?
Security detail consists of rangers stationed here at the dam. Some will keep an eye on the crowd while others will watch the perimeter. Snipers and sharpshooters have been assigned to key locations, and we also have a special canine unit sniffing out members of the crowd. I've also locked down access to critical locations, such as the landing platform on the visitor center.
I'm gonna need access everywhere.
Alright, I'll give you full access.
You have detailed schedule for the visit?
I have a full itinerary here. Here you go.
Do you have any leads on possible security threats?
The Legion will definitely try something. We don't have any solid leads yet. I'd almost expect something direct from them, but but given the circumstances, there's a possibility of something more subtle, like sabotage. But since we don't have anything solid, we'll just have to keep our eyes out for anything out of the ordinary.
What other questions? I'm all set.
Good. The President doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll brief you in the morning. Glad you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us.
Alrighty, well, let's get the show on the road.
President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now. Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck. But don't take too long.
I'm gonna save right here because I want to try something crazy. So crazy it might just work. Oh yeah, I got rid of all my Anyway.
Those cons got the hint.
Hey.
We showed everyone these are our new territories.
What's up?
Hey.
Those cons got the hint. These are our new territories.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Ah. Sniffing.
We won't go quiet. Legion can count on that.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
There we go.
Have you finished your security sweep?
I'm ready. When will the president be here?
Looks like that's his vertibird coming right now. It's showtime. Let's not mess this up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee.
Thank you, my fellow.
I don't have time to talk right now.
What the fuck just happened? Hold on a second. Alright, we got a mystery on our hands here.
Wish I could have been. Nothing is gonna happen to the president on my watch.
Hey, you haven't seen my friend around here, have you? His name is Ben, and he's an engineer. We were supposed to meet up so we can watch the president's speech together, but he hasn't shown up yet.
I haven't seen him.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just keep waiting. Sorry to bother you. Still no luck finding my friend. You better show up soon.
Those cons got the hint. We've shown everyone that these are our new territories.
House was the only thing keeping Vegas from joining the NCR.
Hey.
I think we have to find a missing engineer. Blood. Examine the blood stain, but you don't notice anything else about it. You should keep an eye out for anything out of the ordinary.
Morning.
Our Rangers are going to show everyone what happens when we're pissed off.
I sure hope I get to meet President Kimball. Everyone is abuzz about Oliver arriving soon. That must mean the battle's close.
Patrolling the Mojave makes you wish for a nuclear win.
That's all right.
Morning.
Hello. Always nice to have a friend of the NCR around. What can I help you with?
Nothing. Cough, cough.
Those cons got the hint.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got raised to the ground. Things are getting stranger every day. The sound of the generators is really quite calm.
I hear the security.
Hey.
Well, it wouldn't be a shit.
It seems that the territories are about to blow up. Our Rangers...
That's not sus at all.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Those Legion elite.
President Kimball is going to arrive.
There to see Caesar. Die. What an asshole.
How... I hope you're doing well, friend.
I've heard that Securitron... You're a model citizen. Thank you.
Neat. I think I've ever been to this part. Yeah, they really put in the work in making this dam. Ugh.
No.
Oh, wait. Mike lost.
Hello there, youngster. Welcome to my baby.
God's bless you, baby.
The power station, the dam, they're my babies. Well, don't tell my grandchildren I said that. Anything in here that I haven't rebuilt, I've fixed. I've been here since well before the first battle. I've ground my knuckles on so much cement in here, it is nearly as much me as it is cement.
Oh yeah? Tell me about the last battle.
I was down there for most of it, so I can't tell you much of what the boys with the guns were doing up top. From talking to the boys that were fighting up there, I can tell you that Hanlon managed to pull off what most people would have thought impossible.
What do you do here?
I'm the head engineer. I make sure the turbines keep spinning and the water keeps pumping.
How is the dam running these days?
Been better, been worse. When I first came here, there was but one turbine spinning. At one point shortly after the last battle, I had 6 of them spinning. It was a wonderful sound. Only 4 of them are running right now.
What about the other turbines?
A little bit ago, one of the intake towers got clogged. No water running through it anymore to spin the generators. One of these days, I'll get some boys out to the turbine to get it running again. But right now, it is pretty low on the priority list.
You need to get going.
Bye.
Okay, so I guess we're going to assume this is all oil on the Mr. Michael Lawson.
Always good to see a...
Let's slide. What's this guy? Engineer.
Hello?
They all look like they soiled themselves. There we go. It's right there. Up here.
Still no luck finding my friend. He better show us.
Have you finished your security sweep?
Move along.
Hey-o!
What do you know about the president's visit?
He's coming to give a big fancy speech to all us troops stationed here at the dam. I'm pretty excited. He seems like such a nice guy, and I get to meet him. He's giving me a medal. I don't know why, though. I'm just doing my job like all the other guys. I'm still excited, though.
How about yourself?
Mama always told me not to talk to strangers. But you seem like a nice person. Mama left me on a farm when she went out prospecting. But when she never came back, the owner didn't want me around. Kicked me out on my own. A nice guy came up and asked me if I wanted to join the NCR, so I did. Now the troopers are my family. I like it here. Everyone is so nice.
Here. Now that guy. Taking a boot. Nope. Yeah, get the fuck over here. Alright, well, let's try this again.
Have you finished your security sweep?
I'm ready.
Looks like that's his vertibird coming right. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee.
Do you mind? 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 Do you mind?
What do you think you're doing?
Occasionally, I'm just a troublemaker.
Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind?
Thank you, my fellow Californians, who have come so far to answer the call to service put forth by the... It is for you that I have come here, and it is because of you that I am able to do so.
Shouldn't you be keeping an eye out for anything suspicious? A bomb on the President's vertibird. Only a limited number of people had access to the vertibird. We have to get the President out of here now. I'll cancel the speech and have security search the area. We can't relax until we get the President out of here safely.
We enjoy our privileges because you take the greatest of risks and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifices. It is because of men and women like Private First Class Jeremy Watson that Nevada and the new...
Not now.
Yep, there goes the NCR's problems. Ah, yeah.
Good job today. I got the President out safe and sound. And I couldn't have done it without you. You have my thanks. Good job today. President out safe.
Hey-o!
Do you mind? Do you mind?
That was a great speech.
Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind?
Time to start over that ship, yeah? Yeah, I think I've only collected like maybe one of those the entire time I've been doing this. Bad. Hey, yeah, this hasn't happened in a while. Okay.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Okay. For real? Gotta go through all this again. Maybe not. I didn't go in there.
With house.
You better get out of here if you know what's good for you. Nelson's back. I hope we can defend it. You better get out of here.
Run away! Okay, it's just I don't want to. Really on it. And there's Caesar's Legion. Those guys are even worthless to me. Now let's finish that off. Ooh, I leveled up. Now wait till I get out of danger. There you go. Made it to level 50 before I have to go talk. Nice. And the myth, the legend. Time out to disappear. Hell. Deathman!
President Kimball survived his visit to Hoover Dam! Nice one! Now, moving on. Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up? Sign of things to come. Exciting news! The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent! Monster of the East ready to roll!
I'm ready to go to the dam.
Great! So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there are two ways we can win this thing. Hear that? We have options! You could route the dam's power output to the facility under Fortification Hill. That'll restart its reactor, just like you did with the Lucky 38. That'll wake up the Securitron army you left on standby and give us enough force to push the Legion and the NCR straight out of the Mojave. The other option is destroy the dam's generators. Without those, it's just a big bunch of concrete. The NCR won't have any reason to stick around. You don't have to decide yet. For now, all you have to do is take this override module and install it on the terminal in the power control room. Good luck. See you at the dam.
Do this.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
Hi! Nice to see you again. So, we can blow up the dam's generators, or I could route the dam's entire power output to the fort. That'll activate a certain army of Securitrons and set them loose to ravage the Legion. What do you say?
Send the power to the fort.
Yes! This is gonna be fun! I'm unlocking the East Power Plant. Hit the manual switch, then go topside and deal with the Legion and NCR.
We ready to go? Oh, gotcha. For real?
Let's get going. Stop right there.
Keep your head down. Could be snipers around.
Now it's not.
Alright, Enclave, let's go kick some butt. Oh man, it took his legs right out!
You like that?
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards.
You think you get any chance of taking Hoover Dam? You're wrong. Made it. There you go. Nice mask. Can't wait to take it. Trophy.
We shall see how brave you are when nailed to the walls of Hoover Dam, your body facing west so you may watch your world die.
So Pacific.
Degenerate.
You like that?
Hold on, I got more for you.
Like that?
Oh, I got me fucking cornered, huh? Alright, did you take care? Oh, yeah, we're gonna take that. Going to take some Sectos, some medics. Got some thunder and lightning outside. I'm addicted to drugs all of a sudden. Yeah, I think it. Yeah. Let's try something different. Yeah. So, yeah, a little bit. What else we got? He's gonna fuck my world up. We're running out of gun food. Hold on. Say, hold on. Oh, there's nothing left of that guy. Okay, never mind. What are you doing? We're just gonna stand here and stare at each other? Dinner time!
Fall back! Fall back!
Hell, Cannibal Johnson. Pretty alright by me, buddy. Now I go take care of the other problem.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you'd called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
All that thought, General. I want to introduce you to some friends.
And, well, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley. Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? Was just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar.
There is one for me. You and the Legion have both lost this day.
I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR bullets, huh? I can oblige.
I don't want any more violence. There's been enough today.
Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and...
How about I ask these robots to fuck you and your entire battalion with a rocket barrage?
You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? Tail between our legs? No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook or I'm not going anywhere.
Think these robots are all the forces I have?
Right now, that's all that's standing there. Well, except for the corpses. So that's your plan? Hold the dam here all by your lonesome?
Oh, come on! It's because of my mask. While the boomers fly west, works for me.
They wouldn't.
Who's to say? I just suggest coming to Hoover Dam to them, and boom.
This has been a fuck of a day. Do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't like chowing down on a pile of fancy lad snack cakes. Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns, protect the roads, run supplies, train troops?
Can't do a worse job than the Republic, that's for sure.
Hell. Can't believe we got suckered by some road jockey. Should have watched the flank while Caesar's best was making all that noise. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day, and I'm not eager to toss lies at them just to make a point. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my superiors my opinion, but I don't think they're going to listen. So if NCR comes at you, and it will, pray you're ready. I promise you, our situation's reversed, I'd see you hang.
I see. Yes, ma'am. Please throw General Oliver from the den. Wait, Oliver. Is that all? Because I've got work to do, and the NCI's wares don't mean much around here.
Fine. Come on, men. We're moving out.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be. Off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Goodsprings cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the man responsible for a truly free New Vegas. He ensured Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raoul was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
Arcade was tending to the locals of Freeside when he learned that Caesar's Legion had been defeated, and NCR was being pushed out of New Vegas. Though he found that independence for New Vegas was not all he hoped it would be, Arcade did his best to help the locals govern themselves.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
After Ray's brain was transplanted into Rex's cybernetic body, it took Rex some time to adjust to the old scrapyard dog's memories. Eventually, Rex's mind settled peacefully, melding his own memories with that of long travels with old Lady Gibson.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novac was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novac's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novac to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
After the majority of the Vault 19 powder gangers joined the Great Khans, the weaker members scattered throughout the Mojave Wasteland. Though a few managed to erase their past, most never survived the journey.
Prim Slim proves to be an able-minded, if not able-bodied, sheriff for Prim. And due to his slow speed, some crooks get away without a scratch. But Prim continues to prosper under his watchful robotic eye.
After their bold arrival at Hoover Dam, the remnants disappeared as quickly as they came. Legends of their power spread throughout the Southwest, a reminder of why people once feared the sight of vertibirds in the sky.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
We'll say that's the first time I went down the just me route of winning, or of like taking over Mojave instead of the NCR. Let's see. A lot more satisfying than I expected. Man, I got a Yes Man as a number 2. Big army of robots. And yeah, I mean, what more could a supervillain want? Congratulations on completing Fallout New Vegas. Would you like to load the save prior Hoover Dam battle? If you select no, you will return to the main menu. And yes. I don't know why I hit yes. There we go. I'll just save this right here. And quit. Alright, well, that's as usual. Whenever I'm finishing game, it's usually kind of a short night. But I will say, thank you for watching Phil's Retro Adventure, whereas it is finishing Fallout New Vegas. Hopefully soon. Well, next year anyways. Season 2 of Fallout on Prime will continue. Got some games coming in soon. Don't quite know what to do yet on all that. But you know, gonna do some different things. But if you're good, leave a like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and hit the bell icon so you know that I'm doing these things. And well, as always, thank you, and stay alive.